Hello everybody, Ian Robson, welcome to another edition of Coffee with Ian. My wife made the coffee this morning, so it's super strong. Which isn't that bad, because we got home late last night. Because we went out for dinner in Toronto, and that's like 2 hours from here sort of thing, so, well, hour and a half-ish. Went to my brother's restaurant. I was very impressed. He did a great job. He works at, what do you even call the type of place? I don't know. Maybe I don't know what sure the style of restaurant it is. Anyways, it makes great food. It was really awesome. The way we had dinner, we basically had the chef's menu basically. So like he would choose like things to give us off the menu, and you would just bring a variety of dishes. So we had like oysters, tuna, we had halibut. It was very good. I was I wouldn't say very full, but full at the end. You know, sometimes you'll eat somewhere and you're not quite full. Even though it was small dishes the whole time, we had like 6 or 7 dishes. It was very good by the time I was all said and done basically. So, anyways, not really about video games, but I thought I'd mention it anyways. So because of that, we got home late last night. So having super strong coffee is awesome. Anyhow, apparently there's a Steam sale going on. I don't know what it's called. I was looking the other day. Oh, the Lunar New Year. Okay, they do that one again. Okay. I wasn't sure if they're going to do that one again, but it looks like they have. So I was looking, I got like a random email. It's like, hey, 7 things on your wish list are all on sale. I was like, oh, goodness gracious, 7 things on my wish list? That's ridiculous. So I just happened to realize that, and I was like, okay, well, that's fine. So I had looked through a couple of things. And I was like, maybe, well, we'll see. Anyhow. But yeah, there's Lunar New Year's on right now. And was there anything else? Humble Bundle still has a couple of bundles. The one I was looking at was the Best of 2017 bundle, which is pretty good. It's got Verdun in there, which is like a first-person shooter type game. It's got Turmoil, which is the oil digging game, and there's also Death Road Canada, I think it's called, like an indie style game that's done really well over the time. And it's also a mobile game as well, if memory serves. So, anyways, and some people asked me the other day, where's Humble Bundle? HumbleBundle.com is where it's at. Check it out. It's pretty good. If you live in the US or in Canada, it doesn't make a difference. Obviously, I live in Canada, thus the Canadian flag back there. Also, speaking of Canadians, apparently the Winter Olympics, we've been doing fairly well. I've been listening to the news in the morning before I go to work, and apparently we're doing pretty good for medal-wise at least, which is great. Canada usually does okay, at least in the Winter Games, because, hey, we have snow. So that's been pretty good. I may make some more coffee later on. I'm not sure yet. It's a darn good coffee though. Anyways, yeah. So that's pretty pumped about that. Women's, I think mixed. They included women or not women's. They included mixed curling this year, I think, which is a new thing. I guess they've always done men's curling and women's curling, but never the mixed. So I guess they finally decided to mix it up or whatever. So I don't know. I think it's good. They should do that with more sports if it's possible, at least. So, anyhow. But what else is going on in video game land? Still enjoying County Line. Some people are suggesting I should change the map because I've been out for a long time, which is probably true. I probably should change it, but I haven't found a map that has really taken me like County Line, which is the problem. I still enjoy playing on the map, and I probably will play on it for a bit longer because I still like it. I haven't found anything that really has. I haven't looked very hard, honestly, to find something that can replace it either. So that's probably part of the problem as well. But it has been. I've been enjoying it nonetheless. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's why I'm still in County Line, because I'm still enjoying playing that game or that particular map. It's funny though, because like I've been on it for I don't know how long now. A month or so, but I still, every time I hop on there, I'm like, oh, what's going on today? I think it's because like with the seasons, things change a little bit every time. Like over time it changes, I should say, which is really nice. So I don't know, I've been pretty pleased. Mark DuPont was saying the other day that the seasons guys may add weeds into it, which is going to be neat. So it's kind of closer to soil mod, because of course back in the day with soil mod, you had soil moisture, you had your NPK you had to manage as well. Fertilization levels, all that stuff. So, but with seasons, like they added the element of seasons, but it'd be cool if they could take seasons and soil mod and kind of put it together, although they're kind of very different mods. But it would be very cool to see that. I would like to see that in the future, but by then FS 2019 will be out, and they'll have to work through all the mods all over again, basically. So I don't know. There was that cool mod that came out the other day, the horse mod or the pony mod, so you can ride the pony, which is kind of interesting actually. Apparently, it's very interesting what they've done with that one, because what you have to do, you have to feed the animal and you have to give it water as well. You have to like take care of the animal. You can't just ride it like a car sort of thing. You can't just drive it all over the place. So that's a cool aspect they've added. So maybe they'll add other animals instead of the horse. Maybe they'll add a horse. I don't know. I was hoping for a Clydesdale. I don't know. I still think there should be horse races at some point happening, but we'll have to see about that. So yeah, that was the thing they added recently. Country Gaming pointed that one out to me, which is kind of neat. What was the other one that I saw? The display, there's like a mod where you can get where it's like a display. It shows you what's in your silos, like visually. So like instead of going into your menu, you can just drive past it and like, oh, we have X number of liters of this, X number of liters of that, which is pretty cool actually. I think that's a really neat idea. So I probably will get that one. I just need to remember to download it actually and put it in the system. What was that one I just added? No, I don't know. That was the one. But I should really go take a look and see what new mods are out there, because I haven't updated my mods in a while because I haven't really had the need for something specific. Although I'm still debating whether to tweak the Steiger so it can pull the Seed Hawk better. I don't know what the actual horsepower requirement for that thing is. I think it's like, what is it? 590, 600, something like that. Close to that. But like the Steiger I think has close to that. Like it can pull it in a straight line, but if you have to make a turn it's really strange. Like when the seeder's down and you have to make a turn, that's where you run into problems. So like doing a headland is always a problem. Don't understand why though. Like I said, it's probably the horsepower situation. So anyways, what else has been going on? Yeah, I guess those are two most interesting mods I've seen recently. I don't think there's anything else that I saw. Let's take a quick little peek at Farm Sim. Were there any other mods? Big Bud Pack. No. Definitely already have that Seasons mod. Actually, they updated the Seasons mod, so I saw a new geozone, Southeastern States, which is kind of interesting. So that would be, I don't know where. This is what it says. In this geomod, you will experience the warm, bright springs, hot and humid summers, crisp, cool falls, and sometimes mild to frigid winters of the southeastern United States. This mod will add the ever-changing weather patterns along with growth and economy differences, adding to your season's mod fulfillment. And then he says, hope y'all enjoy. But yeah, they added that kind of different season in there. So I'm not from I'm not from southeastern United States, so that doesn't really tickle my fancy, but it is interesting that they're adding some different parts of the United States, which is cool because of course the way the United States works, it's very different than Canada to begin with, and then they have, you know, central United States, eastern, western, all that jazz too. So I think it's very cool they've done that. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. I wanted to see, I don't know why that's supposed to demonstrate the mod itself, but that makes no sense at all. But yeah, it looks like you could do winter wheat still. Yep. It's all in Fahrenheit. Anyways, but yeah, that's southeastern United States. So that's one of the new ones I saw recently. So what are they trying to say? It looks like, I can't see the state. They don't have the state size big enough. There's also Bavarian Forest I noticed on there as well. But yeah, that's the one of them I thought was kind of cool. So if United States, there is a geozone for you. Southeastern United States, I should say. So far, there hasn't been a Canadian one, but the Canadian one would be pretty close to, I think, the general United States one, although it gets colder here in the winter, obviously. And we do tend to get more snow. Although there are places in the United States, I think it's Midwest, I think, that gets a lot of snow. Michigan gets a lot of snow. New York State, I think, gets a lot of snow. Anyways. Places that are like in line with Ontario, central United States, I guess. And there was one other mod that I saw that was interesting. It was the... There it was. The Forskrits, they have a Forskrit harvester, which is a... If you've been around for a while, the Forskrit harvesters, this particular harvester at least has been around for ages now. Or this brand, I guess this name has been around for ages. There have been some really good ones done in the past for like forge harvesters and whatnot. And I just noticed that one. It's in the beta section, but and there's an Asus there too for Toby Moby. There you go, buddy. So, yeah, that's a bit. And that was the only really interesting ones that I happened to notice, at least. So there's always new mods coming out, of course. And yeah, that's it. All right, folks, I think that's it for me for today. My name's Iain Robson, and until next time, enjoy the coffee.